Hallo Leute, es geht weiter mit Martha is Dead. Ja, wir haben mitbekommen, dass ihr Vater neben uns erschossen worden ist, ne? Sie hat ihre Mutter umgebracht, weil sie für den Tod ihrer Schwester verantwortlich ist, weil sie schwanger war. Äh, Es ist wirklich eine Tragik pur in diesem Spiel. Ich bin echt gespannt, wie es jetzt weitergeht. Sie ist jetzt hier aufgewacht. Sie ist ja hier gefoltert, geschlagen worden. Folterung, ja, wie soll man es beschreiben? Sie ist halt geprügelt worden, ne? Und ich weiß nicht, wo sind die Fotos hin? Hat die jetzt jemand aufgesammelt oder nicht? Ich kann hier auch gar nichts mehr machen. Ah, ich kann hier was machen.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing with your father's gun? It's dangerous. Stop it.
Talk. Tell me everything now. Tell me what you have done.
Okay. Calm down. I will tell you everything. I found that strange note when I woke up, and I immediately realized that something was wrong. Something was up with you, aside from your usual quirks. I came to check, but you weren't in your bedroom. You had spoken about the lake, and I got worried, so I called your father, and we went to see what was going on. We found you sitting in your underwear at the side of the lake. You kept saying that nothing had happened, and you kept repeating things like that. I hugged you to try and make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then. I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up. Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me.
I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps. So I rushed to go play with it again.
Okay. Jetzt haben wir Puppentheater. Lass das Guteinstellung. Okay, jetzt probieren wir halt mal rauszugehen. Ist hier noch irgendwas? Nee, können wir nicht raus. Wo haben die Leiche von meinem Vater hin, ne? Das ist jetzt die nächste Frage. Ist hier noch jemand im Haus? Ungeschmissene Sachen. Ich habe auch kein Inventar mehr. Meine Tasche ist nicht da. Haben wir noch Telefon oder irgendwas? Kann man irgendwann mal Deutsche. Warte mal. Was war denn das? 1185. Kann ich noch was anrufen oder ist die Leitung abgekappt? Ah, shit.
Not now. Not now.
Geht nichts mehr. Okay. Ja, machen wir erst das Theater. Soll ja zum Theater wieder gehen, dass sie wieder hier ihre Puppenspielchen machen kann, ne?
Mummy nearly died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there. How are you, madam? I feel a sharp pain. Do you need anything? I can feel it! The time has come. Everything is ready. Help! Something is wrong. Help! Irene is not well. How are you, honey? I'm getting weaker and weaker.
Telefon wahrscheinlich, ne?
Doctor, hurry! Irena is sick!
Echt. Also ich finde das Theaterspiel, auch wenn es jetzt vielleicht nicht jedem so liegt, bin jetzt auch nicht so ein Freund davon, aber ich finde es schön gemacht tatsächlich. Das haben sie gut umgesetzt.
Don't worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural. Push, Irene, push.
Hä? Hä?
Push, Irene, push.
Hä? Muss ich denn drücken? Drück doch die.
Push, Irene, push.
Keine Ahnung. Da steht D. Ich drück D. Kann nichts machen.
Push, Irene, push.
D. Ach so, gleichzeitig. Yeah. Und Gottes Willen.
The baby is born.
I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away.
It's going to be okay. Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much, ever since I was born.
Oh, Dackel.
Mummy, I'm sleepy. Stop being a brat. You can't sleep now.
Sie ist die Künstlerin gewesen, also von ihm war die Leinwand oben. Auf dem Balkon.
Mummy, I'm thirsty. You just had a drink, whiner. Mummy, I'm hungry.
Wir malen jetzt mal eine Runde. Eine Runde malen.
It's not time to eat. Don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off. Nette Mami.
Mummy, I have to pee. That's enough! Go to your room! Get out of my sight! I can stand you no longer! Ah! How dare you! I will make you pay for that! My hands are not enough! You need to learn properly this time! Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy! Please don't hit me!
Macht sie jetzt? Ah, hier. Stock nehmen.
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy! Please don't hit me!
Dum! Dum!
Ganz schön böse, ne?
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories then? Is this actually my life?
Julia, play with your sister! Because she is stupid. That's why. What do you have to say, Julia? I'm angry with you. I will beat manners into you, you stupid little girl. Come with me now. Sorry, Mummy. I'm so sorry. Come with me. I will put you in your place, girl.
Was, die hat sie festgebunden. Ach du Scheiße, hä? Und jetzt?
Sorry, Mummy. I won't do it anymore. I promise. Too late. These false tears won't help you. Stay still. Help!
Kommt der Hund? Oh Gott, was macht die mit dem Hund?
Now I'll make you want to bark.
Nein. Nein. Oder die tut ihn jetzt nicht in den Kochtopf.
Leave my dog alone!
Oh
There's
mein.
no point screaming, stupid girl. No, Mummy, please. You're insane. Sure. Now I'll show you how insane I am.
Oh mein Gott, nein. Jetzt muss sie das noch essen, oder was?
Help, Daddy, help!
Junge, ist das...
Screaming won't work. Your father is not here like usual. Eat it. No! Eat! I won't eat him. I said eat!
Sie ist wirklich der Teufel.
I was beginning to remember, but I was so scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset. Pulling out those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own. Almost impossible, and far too painful. The White Lady told me that the church is a safe place and home to its children. Don Attilio, my priest, I have to talk to him. I have to call him on the telephone.
Okay. Also sie ist von ihr wirklich stark misshandelt, geschlagen, gepeinigt. Hat sogar den Hund von ihr umgebracht, um ihr selber zu geben, also zum Essen zu geben. Das müsst ihr euch mal vorstellen, ja. Was zum Henker, hä? Also der Donatello hier. Donatello, oder? 6938.
Attilio speaking. Who is it?
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Okay. Wir müssen noch irgendwie zum Bach. Lass das Foto in der Nähe des Baches. Puppentheater. Fahre nach. Nimm dein Fahrrad. Okay, wir gehen jetzt aber erst zum Bach. Weil wir wollen ja beim Bach mal gucken, was wir da noch machen müssen. Alles brennt. Da ist die Mutter. Kann hier aber nichts machen. Da, Gutenstedt. Ach, hier drüben ist es. Gutenstellung. Mhm. Äh. Müsste doch hier sein. Oder? Ja.
There we go. The photo is where they requested.
Mhm. So, wir drehen jetzt um. Eieiei. Warnung, das folgende Kapitel enthält eine Szene, in der Selbstverletzung dargestellt wird. Einige Spieler könnten dies beunruhigen. Möchtest du lieber die zensierte Version ansehen? Nein. Natürlich nicht.
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
Wo muss ich jetzt hin? Das ist die Kirche, ne? Warte, vielleicht kann ich ja hier nochmal irgendwas anderes machen. Kann ich mit den Typen reden? Kann ich
I didn't go anywhere near the soldiers,
Okay.
Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason.
Okay, dann gehen wir zum Pfarrer. Oh mein Gott.
Once I crossed that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
Das ist ihre Mutter. Das ist, glaube ich, ihr Vater. Oder, keine Ahnung. Kann nicht schneller gehen, kann nur ganz langsam, da liegen Kameras.
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves. Others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. There was this one young woman who would pleasure herself all day long, incessantly, to the point where she would bleed. So they would tie her down to the bed screaming, cursing and talking gibberish for days on end. Once her wounds had healed and she was untied, she would just start again. That woman was me. They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. I stopped screaming and masturbating. I stopped thinking. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
Stundenlang, tagelang zu masturbieren. Das ist schon echt nicht normal. Da drüben ist wieder ein Vorhang. Und ziemlich... Das Spiel geht sehr, sehr tief in die Psyche. Mit dahin... Ah, jetzt...
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Vielleicht hat ihre Schwester gar nicht existiert, jetzt wenn das so dran steht. Vielleicht hat sie sich selber umgebracht, aufgrund dessen sie in dem Asylum Nervenheilanstalt war.
Martha does not exist. She never existed. She's just a figment of my imagination. Impossible. I remember her. I loved her. In some respect, Martha does exist. She is within me. Part of me is Martha, and another part is Julia. It's extremely painful. And Mother? Is she alive? Mummy is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done? Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers? Did that really happen? If I think back to that moment, everything is muddled. I do not know how to answer. No answer is perhaps the most painful answer. What about Nanny? Poor Nanny. She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for being rich. Feelings don't count for much, though. My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo. Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy. Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy?
Ich glaube, dass sie dann...
I was pregnant, but then I had a miscarriage. So much blood that morning. And my mind decided that things had gone differently. Who knows what else I was hiding? That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show. ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill. Legs always ready to run. The womb that conceived in sin. Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
What the fuck, ey? Dass das Spiel sich so dreht, hätte ich niemals gedacht, ey.
On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
Zum Glück ist es heute möglich, um Hilfe zu bitten und sie zu erhalten, auch wenn wir alleine sind, auch wenn wir verzweifelt sind, auch wenn es sich nicht so anfühlt, als wäre das Leben sinnlos. Wenn es nichts mehr gibt, das uns am Herzen liegt, liegt dies nur daran, dass wir es nicht mehr sehen können. Es gibt, ja. Wenn du selbst oder jemanden, den du kennst, Probleme hat, findest du Informationen zur Krisenhilfe unter Safe in Our World. Ja, das war Martha is Dead. Also ich fand die Story des Spiels sehr, sehr gut, dass es sich zum Ende jetzt hin so dreht und so auf den Suizid dann noch geht. Also Wahnsinn. Hätte ich nicht gedacht. Sehr, sehr gutes Game. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Und bleibt gesund. Ein erfolgreiches Jahr 2025. Und wenn es was gibt, was euch belastet, was euch nicht gut tut, trennt euch davon. Ich kann aus eigener Erfahrung das sagen. Personen, Freunde, egal ob es Freunde, Familie, Verwandte oder Partner ist, was euch nicht gut tut, trennt euch. Es gibt nichts Schöneres, als seine Ruhe zu haben. Seine Ruhe zu haben und für sich selber da zu sein. Ja. Dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Eure Hildi. Ciao, ciao.